To a martial arts teacher who recently opened his own premises in Dean's Grange in South Dublin. The drop in rents making this feasible for him. He teaches Kung Fu to all ages. A short while ago we met him at his home in Bray as he was getting ready to go to work.
Okay, so I've got to get ready for class now. We've heading down to the academy where we have 3 classes today. So in total we should have about 70 kids coming today. Some snacks for later. Plenty of water. And we have our Kung Fu shoes. And a towel for all the hard work. So I began my sport life as a boxer. My father's a boxing coach. And he was involved in Ballybracken and Dalkey boxing clubs when I was a kid. So I tried the football and the GAA, but never really found too much interest in it. But the boxing was something I started when I was about 6 years old. And on my 12th birthday I had my very first fight. And I boxed for 8 years, on and off. Since then I've been training martial arts. I was introduced to martial arts in college when I was in Sligo studying science. So I came back to Dublin and found my martial art teacher. And I've been involved in YMAA for 15 years now. And 6 years ago I took over the school from my teacher when she retired. So this is the Martial Arts Academy. Before we moved here we were renting from parish halls and community schools. So we're very happy to have this place now after searching for 6 years. It's been very difficult to find something in the South County Dublin area because with the property boom, prices were heavily inflated. But with the downturn, it's actually been beneficial to my business because we can now afford a facility like this. We now have a 3,000 square foot premises. We're members of Yang's Martial Arts Association. So our style of Kung Fu comes from the White Crane and from the Long Fist styles. The Long Fist focus on kicking, using the legs, and the White Crane focus on the hands a lot more. So this is the Kung Fu sash. Aaron here passed his white sash last year and is now working for his blue sash. Each time they train, they learn something new and they go home and practice. And these belts are indication of how hard they've been working. Be strong. Ma bo. Up. Ma bo.
I've learned so much. I'm on my second bout. The best thing we probably did today was the way we were in a line and we did lots of kicks.
So our Kung Fu system, especially for the juniors, starts at 5 years of age but progresses all the way through their teenage years. We have individual specified classes for pre-teens and teenagers. The problem with the pre-teens and teenagers, this is the period of time when they move away from sport. Between the ages of 11 and 14, a majority of girls will quit sport.
Rachel and we've been doing Kung Fu for around 2 years and we both have our blue belts. I don't know how long I'll be doing Kung Fu for, but I'll probably do it for a really long time until I have my black belt. I'd like to get my black belt.
We have a 10-belt system, and in the 25 years that we've been in operation, we have actually had only 7 guys make it all the way to the black sash. So it's a very hard task and it's a very worthwhile task.
I started off when I was about 7 years old, and I've been doing it about 14 years now. So I got my black belt about 4 years ago. It took a total of 10 years. Even when you get your black belt, you realise that there's still so much more to learn.
So what we have here is a sport called Sanshu. This is a sport that's one of the most popular sports on the planet, but very few people know about it. This is the national sport of China. This is Chinese kickboxing. The difference between Sanshu, Chinese kickboxing, and standard kickboxing is you can also wrestle and throw your opponent. We're hoping to develop this sport in Ireland and hopefully develop a national team for the national championships in November this year.
Kung Fu encompasses a lot of different styles. There are many different types of styles, but basically ranging from external styles, so more muscular power, to internal styles like Tai Chi, which is more flowing.